to hit to prove that, but if he can, he's really going to help this team score some runs. He's been putting together some real quality at-bats lately, and that's what you have to have from your guys at the top of the lineup. So we'll see if this move has any impact on this game.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next. Doc will get his first shot now, and you can see how he's done over the course of this 5-game hitting streak. First offering on the way. Now a hard liner toward short, and he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games.
Number 2, Melvin Upton Jr.
Melvin Upton Jr. digs in at the plate.
Here you go. Let it fly. Nobody went. Keep driving. Let's go, Ted.
Now the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Here we go, guys. Let it fly. Let's go right here. Let it fly right
The 1-0 pitch. Not close. It's 2-0.
Come on, fellas. Let's go. Yeah, come on now, big guy.
Hitters count 2-0. Called a strike there, 2-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Nelson is over, and he puts it away for the first out. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there.
A line out, I get it. A fly out, yeah, sometimes that's understandable, but I can't think of a single situation where you should even possibly be doubled up on a pop-up. I mean, my day, I'd be either on the bench for a week or I'd be on the next plane to Albuquerque.
Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. Yonder Alonso will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. On to first, and there were 2 down. Dan Butler will stand in. An RBI double to his credit the first time around. Here's the 1-2. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You know, that's one that you just don't see that often. Safe at second base, but out at first. Just shows you the speed he has at first base that he was able to beat the throw into second.
Doc will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Comes set, now the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
He's still got to make one more big pitch, but this is a great start with the bases loaded.
He's set, now the pitch. And he gets under this one, and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So they load the bases on 3 hits, but can't bring anyone around to score. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Chiefs lead it 4-1. Nelson Hernandez will dig in now with 2 runs already home and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. And the pitcher, in fact, will just take a bite out of this one, an infield single.
Let's check this out again. This is in show motion, and you'll see how he shows bunt late. He's got his head right on the baseball, watching it all the way under the barrel of the bat. That's as good a form as you're going to see.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Pitch on the way. swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Russell Palucci will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. The pitch. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Michael Hayward is going to pinch hit here to lead off the ninth. And with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game. Doc will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play.
One time, here we go.
First offering on the way. And it looked like he went out of the zone that time as this is skied toward the right side of the infield. And Alonso will put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Sean Rodriguez will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And his 0-2 is bounced on the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Taylor Hill will stand in for the first time here. The 1-2. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Doc will dig in. He popped out his first time.
Let's go, Syracuse. Hey, let's get a 2-ball, huh? Wait for your pitch up there, huh? Hey, come on now.
Here's the first offering. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catch.
And this one's in the dirt, but fortunately here, no advance. And now time granted here as he'll step out to rethink things down 0-2. He's set, now the pitch. Now it's swinging a ground ball, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down.
off right here.
He's set, now the pitch. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit. And he continues to hit the ball well, as that'll push his hitting streak up to 7 games now.
Jr.
Melvin Upton Jr. will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
Yeah, we got one here. Here we go. That's on the pond.
Now the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
3-0 now. Here it comes, the 3-0. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but still a long road back from here.
Now the 3-1 home. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Navarro.
All right, boy. All right. Here we go. Come on, baby.
Now here's the first pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Oh, and he may have gotten a bad jump there as he aborted the stolen base attempt and went back to second. Yonder Alonso will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and he runs up and gets a good one down. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Nelson Hernandez will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. On to first, and there were 2 down. Chris Nelson will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We played 4 full. The Braves lead it 2-0. Doc will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips. Now the first pitch. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. He's ready now. The pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Sean Rodriguez will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Here comes a 1-2. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And he's retired 1 away. Nelson Hernandez will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally
throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. Sean Rodriguez will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, 1 error, and a runner left. Doc will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Come on now, come on. Here we go.
Now here's the first pitch. Grounded foul off to the right side. Now here it comes. Fouled back. Pitch on the way. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Yeah, he's lucky this ball doesn't get further away. It's a fastball in the dirt, but luckily he's able to block it and make a strong throw to first.
Yonder Alonso will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. And now he'll try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But the throw will be in time at first, so he's denied the... Nelson Hernandez will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Now a swing and an easy ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Doc will step in, 1 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. And now maybe a mind game or two going on down there as he steps out a second time in the AB. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. It's got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Chris Nelson will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And now a pitch on the way. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Well, this has been a much better outing for him than it was his last time around. Remember, he's coming off of a start in which he allowed 5 runs. So he's got to be saying, this is a lot more like it.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Braves win this one, 6-1. Good night, everybody.
First for the
Doc will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. First offering on the way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. 2 out with the man at first. Comes set, now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup.
Hey, stay hot, huh?
Hey, now, get us out of this. Shut him down.
Stay hot, baby. Here we go.
He's ready, now the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Herb Winkler will be the batter. 2-2 pitch pulled on the ground down to 3rd. And he's retired here, 1 away. Eric Campbell will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 7 games. Boy, arctically cold. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Danny Santana will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-2 pitch pulled on the ground down to 3rd. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 2nd inning coming up here at Blue River. The Braves lead it 1-0. Dave Nixon will take his cuts now. Fastball hit on the ground to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Doc will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now the first pitch. Oh, this is powered into left field for a base hit. And with that, he'll stretch that hit streak as he's now hit in 8 straight games. Alfonso Navarro will dig in here. Took a called 3rd strike his first time. He's ready now. The pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. In time as he just gets the tag down. Eric Campbell will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Here's the 1-1. And now he'll try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
And I don't think we're quite far enough into a ball game right here for anyone to get too worked up about bunting for a base hit during a no-hitter. But I can tell you, he might not get that same benefit of the doubt if he tries this move about the 7th inning or later.
Here's a ground ball to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4 full. The Braves on top, 2-0. Brandon Barnes will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And the catch is made, 1 away. Kevin Sanders will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Now here's the pitch. And his 0-2 is bounced on the ground to 3rd. Throw gets him, 2 down. Danny Worth will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And heads up down there as he just had to cover up as this skips right over his head. Eric Campbell will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit still hasn't shown up yet. Like you say, you got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more...
Sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the third out. Inning over. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Doc will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around.
Come on, sitting on something here.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Boy, that's just a nice pitch right there with the bases loaded. He gets an infield fly out of it for a big second out, and now he's given himself a much better chance to get out of this mess.
He's set, now the pitch. Oh, and he rips this one to first. And this will be a silly double play as they tag him out between first and second.
And for a first baseman, if the most direct route is to just tag the guy, that's what you do. There's no sense in trying to throw it to your pitcher or your second baseman covering, especially if you don't have to.
First baseman number
Doc will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first offering. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Well, this ball's hit pretty well, but this is a nice play out there to play the carom off the wall and then get the ball in quickly. And that's going to hold his man to just a single. That's a nice play.
Alfonso Navarro will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him. Danny Santana will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Darren Blunt will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning. Doc will try again. 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Stay here. Hey, 1 out here. We got 1.
Come on, baby.
First pitch coming.
Let's get ready.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
Hey, push up for us. Get a strikeout for us.
Pause, now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. First and second now, 1 man out. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate so he'll step out and ask for time. From the stretch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Down 0-2 there. He knows he's got to protect the plate. He almost went around right there, but that's a good job to hold it back.
The 1-2. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. The throw home. And the run will score from second as it's back to just a 2-run ball game now. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. Danny Santana will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball.
On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
And hey, how about 2 for the price of 1 to finish things off here? He gets the double play grounder here to dig himself out of trouble and picks up the save.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly...